That is not right. That's not right. People, what? Ew. So, you have some sort of minced pie and cookies and some tasty beverages and then, you know, a dismembered arm, blood splats, and a skull. I mean, yuck. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition with Fricksauce. We are back after a slight hiatus, having to completely restore the computer. Thanks to my friend Prince Galley for helping me out of that ditch. And now we're back on our way. So when we last left... Oh, hey, check out that statue. We saw that in the desert, in the Forbidden Oasis. Apparently that guy and his huge heed get around. Anyway, so we are in the In-Hushed Whispers. Sorry if you hear my cats in the background. They're playing. No need to worry. They vocalize at each other a lot. So if you hear plenty of caterwauling, that's what it is. I apologize. But we are in the in Hushed Whispers. We are in the future. We don't know yet how far, and we are about to try to find our party, or at least see who's around and what's going on, and how can we get back. But first, let's actually give Dorian some abilities. Now, in previous playthroughs I had discussed whether or not, since I'm trying to do an all-mage playthrough, I wasn't quite sure what to give Dorian. I am the electricity mage, so to speak. I have an ice mage and a fire mage, and there's not really anything else, obviously, in this hierarchy. You've got a couple of elements, and then you have kind of the spiritual side, but considering he and I will be running around this castle, defeating enemies or whatnot, this isn't going to do a whole lot of good defensively, offensively, so they really are going for it. So I will give him some of these things, but what I was thinking, at least temporarily, is perhaps just giving him a little bit of everything, and maybe that's a really bad tactic, but we're going to go with it and see what happens. It's, you know, this is all a fairly grand experiment anyway. So, oops, hello, let's... So we'll just, like I said, give him a little bit of everything. Some of the more, come on, select potent things. I think we want to boost that mana generation, so let's see if we can... Yeah. We'll unlock some of the passive abilities too. Definitely want that. And let's boost some of his barrier stuff. Come on. Yes, you can take that. So we either want to boost his barrier and or threat reduction. That's probably not a bad thing, although we're all mages, so probably gonna need that. Barrier bonus would not be a bad thing. And a rejuvenating barrier is not a bad thing, so we'll see how it goes. And I don't think I have too much to give him in the way of armor. No, I don't. I don't even have a hit for him. But we can give him, let's give him some spirit resistance and no rings, life ward. He might need it. All things considered. And let's see for weapons, since he is currently an all mage. Yeah, we'll give him the Dreamweaver staff. Alright. And we can go left or right. Let's go right. They really, sorry, if you can hear my cats, they really do sound like they're tearing each other apart, but when you see them, they actually are just, it's usually more of a pre-attack vocalization. Maybe not all the time, but you'll see them actually yelling at each other before there's an attack, so it's a lot worse than it sounds. A lot less worse than it sounds. And I don't know why they chose now to have this kind of tiff, but there you are. Cats. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins,
Okay.
my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Are you okay, man?
Lisas. Hello? Do you remember me?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
Ooh. That is no good. It's taking him over. Wow, that made no sound. I think I need better armor. Of course, I'm kind of the front man to Dorian, so I get all the battering. Alright, we shall open door number 1. And we shall select a pot. Door number 1 again? Door number 1 is kind of crap. I just walked under the probably very filthy water. Light adventurer armor. This place is truly terrible. It's just gotta be moldy too. Red lyrium mold. Ugh. Alright. Back the way we came. Okay. I don't think that was terribly interesting. Yuck. Ew, he's kind of peeled. Yuck. Uh-oh. Ew.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Hey, is lyrium growing out of you? Man, that's cool! Oh yeah, how you feeling?
Is that red lyrium growing from your body? How?
The longer you're near it, eventually you become this. Then they mine your corpse for more.
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
I'm here now. No matter what, I'll drive them all back to Tavern.
Not to winter. Alexius. serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
That Magister's going to regret he didn't just kill me.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must.
Well, if it's
try.
Dorian paste, it's going to be stylish paste.
She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Very well. If I can figure out my way around, without getting lost a million times.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
So... I've clearly missed something. I'm not sure what, so we'll go back down this way. Ah, I did. Wow. Double take.
You're alive. We saw you die.
The spell Alexius cast displaced us in time. We just got here, so to speak.
Can you reverse the process? You could return and obviate the events of the last year. It may not be too late.
Dorian thinks we can go back to our own time if we find Alexius.
That makes sense. He sent you. He would be the key. But you know nothing of this world. It is far worse than you understand. Alexius served a master, the Elder One. He reigns now unchallenged. His minions assassinated Empress Selene and used the chaos to invade the south. This Elder One commands an army of demons. After you stop Alexius, you must be prepared.
You're full of sunshine. No, that's not my Inquisitor.
We can stop all of it before it happens.
Good. But remember this future. It may help you prevent it. This world is an abomination. It must never come to pass.
Very well. Carry on. Yep. Here's Vivian.
What is this supposed to be? A pretend rescue to gain my trust? Do you think I'd fall for that?
It's no trick, Vivienne. It's me. I'm here to help you.
You were obliterated. I was there. You can drop this pathetic ruse.
No trick, I'm afraid. Alexius accidentally sent us through time.
He sent you to this time? Was that meant to be a fate worse than death?
Kinda.
He made a mistake. We're going to correct it.
Confidence? We'll see how long that lasts.
She really is a ray of sunshine.
So, lead on. Anywhere is better than this place.
We'll have to go up. I've heard the guards saying that Alexius barricaded himself in the throne room.
And it's really nice that they let you keep your armor and your weapons. How does that happen? I mean, I'm pretty sure I wasn't carrying them around. Oops, excuse me. So sorry, Vivian. Trigger finger. Woo! You know. It's just one of those things. Okay, let's... I think we want to go... not this way. Excuse me, excuse me. I'm gonna go up. Yes. Yes, that sounds like we want to go that way. Ha! Try to get away from my spell and face the consequences. Ooh, I'm about to die. That's no good.
We shouldn't keep Alexius waiting, my dears. It's dreadfully rude.
We may not have much time. Let's find the Magister quickly.
Boy, this is such a cheery place. I mean, just slaughter all your dinner guests, perhaps while they're sitting at dinner. Yuck. A prayer to the new god. Praise his name who has risen from the darkness. Praise his name who has striven for the light. Praise his name who has walked the golden city. Praise his name. The old gods are no more. The Maker never was. The new god is among us. Praise his name. Crazy. I need a lock bash app or something. Yeah, because all mages. I am now all mages. Or I guess if it's an all mage, it would be a lock zap, right? A lock zap? So, someone is living nicely next to the dining hall of horror. How does one do that? Ooh, I think I have enchanter mail. Let's see if Dorian can wear it. And if we want him to. Yes, we do. Ooh, it's green. Willpower. Let's make it so. Do we have a hat? New hats. Griffin mail. We're not carrying around anybody who can wear it, and that's that. Rings! Yes, you could use one. Alright. Off we go. A guard's journal. Alexius keeps asking for patrols of the walls. Waste of time, if you ask me. The Inquisition ground themselves to a pulp against the walls ages ago. Fen'harel had made 3 attempts to lay siege here before the last life got crushed out of them. Who's left out there to threaten us? The mountain barbarians? Well, Alexius seems to expect a siege. Man's gone completely mad. Better to put the men on watch inside the walls. More of those blasted rips open every day. It was better when we still had the people for blood sacrifices. Unbound demons have emptied the castle, village, and surrounding countryside of everyone who's not sleeping in their armor. Now it's just wild demons everywhere. That's what you get when you're back in a crazy. And what's this thing? It looks like maybe it was a rack of... Yeah, it was like a rib roast. Now completely covered by red lyrium. That's charming. Very charming. Do we need a supply cache? Not at the moment. I may have to come back for it though, depending on how things go. I'm not sure if this is as bad as the dining room or not. Dining hall, whatever. Well, they've certainly let the castle go since my last visit.
That still doesn't make him a god.
Oh! There is no god but the Elder One! The Maker is dead!
The Elder One does not suffer rivals of any kind.
Apparently I did not save her. Barry. And... we're almost dead.
Tell me how Lavella knew of the sacrifice at the temple.
Never.
There's no use to this defiance, little bird. There's no one left for you to protect.
You're wasting your breath.
Talk! The Elder One demands answers.
He'll get used to disappointment.
Well, that's well and truly enough.
You will break.
I will die first. Or you will.
I think this has got to be my favorite thing in a video game ever.
You're alive.
We never died in the first place. Alexius miscalculated.
Then it will be his last mistake. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I need to find Alexius and reverse the spell.
If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
Now,
It's dangerous
okay,
and
hold on.
unpredictable. Before the
There will
breach,
always be
nothing
people
we
with
did.
more power than others.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
Oh, a key.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Not sure I agree with that. You know, it would actually be good to know what happened in case there's any surprises. But, well. Wow, Redcliffe, what a shithole.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle.
Oh, crap.
There is one.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. You just think it wasn't gonna work. Yeah. Somehow I don't think I'm going to be able to get this. I'm gonna get shot by something. Yep. That's just the way it goes. Let's do a quick save. Really, this place is not nice. I guess that's what happens when you let demons eat all the servants and
needs
stuff.
more power for his rituals.
No.
Come forth and serve the Elder One.
Oh, that was no good. That really was no good.
weak always resort to blood magic in time.
This is not a very sheltered port. It seems like these big boats, you'd end up smashing up on these rocks or up against the dock is one thing, but I think all these rocks doesn't seem wise. May have to come back for that supply cache. Don't quite need it at the moment, I think.
The breach, it's...
Everywhere.
The veil is shattered. There is no boundary now between the world and the fate.
Is that a big head of Andraste? Good God, it's ginormous. Where did it come from in the first place? Ooh, that's crap. Am I gonna... No! Seriously, Solus, what are you doing? Almost. Almost got it. Seriously, look how big that head of Andraste is. That's no good. Haha. That's a handy spell. Whoops. Silly me, walked off. I hadn't even closed the rift. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh. Now we're a little worse for the wear. Let's see if... What do I want to do? I need to change some attributes, rather tactics. No. Behaviors. 30... Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine, we'll just leave it. Excuse me, excuse me. Oh, how civilized in here. A lovely table with, you know, a little teapot, and there's a tapestry, and there's a tablecloth, and all very civilized, until you get into the hall and see all the corpses. A sigil! Which are not really pleasant to use. Alexius's journal. This appears to be Alexius's journal. This is the final entry. Nothing works. I have tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion, before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn, before the Venatori first arrived in Mythal'as, without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes this magic possible, and travel outside of its timeline is impossible. The Elder One's demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. He may kill me for failing him, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. Oopsie. So his entire wish to commit is based on something that can't be done. Well done. Well done. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's in here. Oops.
No!
Dude.
Connor!
It was an act of courage. He knew there was no other way to resist. He resisted that demon to the last.
Damn. Yep. Bronto head. Bronto? Something. Spellbinder's Journal. With every failed time spell, the Magister grows a bit more paranoid. Or perhaps it's not paranoia, since the Elder One really will kill him for his failures. The distinction hardly matters. After the 10th failure, he began locking himself in the Great Hall during his waking hours. After the 20th, he had the foot soldiers excavate a shard doorway from parts unknown and painstakingly install it in the castle. Now his most trusted assistants can only see him if we all go at once, together, which we must do twice a day to bring him his meals, as he never leaves that room at all. Oops, I'm going the wrong way as usual. Excuse me, excuse me. Oh, that's the same room.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Lovely picture. Another, that's a lot of hair. That's lots of hair. Another lovely table. Castle of Doom. Oh, that can't be good. Oops. There will be no shutting down this thing until all the demons are gone, apparently. We are closing rifts straight up.
We've almost reached the main hall. Alexius is close.
Did I miss something over here?
Drop to the stairs!
Are they afraid? Let's try to take them by surprise.
What are you talking about, take them by surprise?
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
Oh yeah. No way. Okie dokie. Oh, we got a chest and a teapot. Ooh, a helmet. We will give that to Dorian. He's at least kind of rounded out in terms of equipment. Alright, I'm gonna go collect whatever that thingy was. Oh, there's the shard door. Alright, we'll go in there in just a sec. Well, that will come in handy. We'll do that in just a minute once we've inspected what's around.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
How would you like me to do that?
Block them from coming up the stairs!
Do we get a surprise bonus?
I could really go for some light reading.
Guess that means we're in the library? Yep, I guess it does. Not many books left. Wah! Okay, let's see if we can get through the maze of bookshelves. Gold ring, take that. Assailant blade. Alright, what else we got? I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. Wow,
What happened here?
seriously.
Somebody had very questionable taste.
Think we are out the other end?
They haven't noticed us yet.
Who?
Good opportunity to look for higher ground.
Okay, Dorian, thank you. Oops. That didn't really do me any good, did it?
Get that encounter!
Yeah, move. Hello. Sneaky. One of the few kind of nice rooms left in the castle. That is not right. That's not right. People, what? Ew. So, you have some sort of minced pie and cookies and some tasty beverages and then, you know, a dismembered arm, blood splats, and a skull. I mean, yuck. That's just yuck. Did I drop anything? No, okay. We shall circle back and hit this door. Because I have no idea where I'm bloody going. Seriously. Oh, can't go in there. Putting that all on you, baby.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Oh, very well. Me. Studies on the Blight. Introduction of blight to prisoners yields no discernible pattern. Disease progresses erratically. Some subjects die within hours despite all efforts. Others show no symptoms at all. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. A later entry follows. 6 more subjects died. Transfusions of blood from resistant prisoners slow the rate of corruption only slightly. Healthy flesh taken from live subjects and implanted in the infection will often die even before corruption spreads to it. In cases where implantation is successful, blight corruption spreads across donor flesh faster than host flesh. Prisoner Leliana has been the most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. Oh, who knew? Want to talk about it, Liliana? I doubt you do. What's that? I can't go in there. Where? Oh, there you go. So there. That sucks. Alright, let's move on, since I do not have a warrior. Oops, I keep wanting to go in there. I must go in the door. Oh, this is just the red lyrium room. Ooh, wave blade. Oh, there's something going off. What's... Oh. Okay. That was weird. Something is... It's probably above us. Something's lighting up, but... Okay.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Surprised she actually answered him. Alright, now we shall fill up. Excuse me, thank you. Here's those tacky dog sculptures. I like them. Dorian has no sense of adventure. Okay, so we are headed for the Shard Door. That rhymed. But I think before we do that, we'll end things here. So we'll try to tackle Alexius and his darker issues in the next episode. So I will say Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. And I will see you in the next episode.